Good evening, race fans, and welcome back to the Turn 3 Racing Network as we are back in action after a 1-week hiatus with the Race 1 Stock. Race1Wraps Street Stocks series here for the American Sim Racing Club, and Race1Wraps.com is a full-service creative entity specializing in logo design, full-color wraps, vinyl lettering, signs, banners, and apparel. See Race 1 designs all over the Michigan short track racing scene, Race1Wraps.com. And also tonight being brought to us by Tallarico's Boardwalk Subs, Jersey style soup, subs, and salads, serving West Michigan. Bubba's About Broke podcast that localizes and focuses on the local short track heroes here, like the ones that race at Slinger Speedway each and every Monday night on Apple and Spotify. And tonight is a LaPlante Racing Products Triple Crown series here tonight as we look forward to that. LaPlante Racing Products keeping all of the cars on the racetrack, and as we got through that, we also like to bring in our sidekick. It is Racing Jason, and legit our Racing Jason back on the racetrack in real life, but in the booth here tonight. Jason, welcome to Slinger Speedway.
Wow, this place right here is tiny, huh? Look at this. What do they run here? Figure eights or what, man? I got kind of scared when I walked in, got on the elevator broke, so we had to take the stairs up top of this joker. Man, I'm wore out. I had to get me a daggum core water and come check this place out. This is an awesome looking facility. I love this place.
Yeah, it's going to be a great race here tonight. Two groups are racing, and we're going to see a lot of bumping and banging, a lot of tire marks left on the walls and on the racetracks as we look here. And I can tell you right now, Zach Nichols, our last week's winner, not in tonight's field, and neither is Jaden Kratachi. So our top two drivers in points not making the trip here to Wisconsin here for round number 5. After a 1 week off, we're ready to get back at it. And in qualifying, just wrapping up, it was Braxton DeWeese looking to go to top of the board. We'll wait for qualifying to wrap up, but he is fastest. We will show you that right here on this scoring pylon. It is Braxton DeWeese with a 12.35. And Dobbs, we were in your neck of the woods last night with the ASRC Gen 4 series. Braxton, he pretty much waxed the field, lapped up to second place last night. He was fast.
Well, that's not really a shocker. It shouldn't be to all the millions of fans out there tuning in tonight. Braxton's one heck of a race car driver. Kind of like Kyle Larson did at Bristol the other night in the Cup car. I mean, he just ran off and smoked everybody. Sometimes people just get dialed in and they have their knots out and they just run away with it.
Yeah, I ran my way right into a speeding penalty last night. And, well, tonight they don't have to worry about that. The pits, though, uniquely out on the outside of the racetrack. If you have to go down pit road here tonight, you have to exit turn number 2 and you'll enter back on the racetrack kind of blindly in turns 3 and 4, and that can get very tricky, but Braxton DeWeese going to sit on the pole here tonight. How about the number 93 of James Pileski qualifying in spot number 2. Jackson McLaren right there as well. Cruz, Long, Cook, Dillon. Good to see Jeff Dillon back out there. Scott Rauch for in the 00. Cold Beer Coyer and Devin McDonald rounding out your top 10. Hardings, Rochefort, Dornbirch, Borges, and Rogers. There is a 16th car that's on the roster. Dobbs, why'd you sign in as a racer tonight, man?
I got excited, Al. I went back to real life racing, and I saw register and I hit register. I got a little excited. Oh, man. Probably lost my $10 for the transponder, but that's okay.
Oh, no. That's all fun. We're going to have a great time here tonight at the Slinger Speedway. We'll take a look at your Race1Wraps.com Street Stocks series, and it is just a quarter of a mile, 125 laps, no extra tires in tonight's pits, as we are here with the ASRC's Race1Wraps.com Street Stocks series. As we get ready to go, Chris DeWeese is in the house. He's bringing up the Braxton DeWeese fan club. Chris, good to see you. Thank you for chiming in. Good to see you out here once again. As the field gets ready to go with tonight's race, and here is your starting lineup. You ready for this one, Dobbs?
Yeah, 15 cars shouldn't be too hard, buddy.
All right, Braxton is going to sit on the pole, 12.354 fast time. Outside of him, driving for the posse, number 39 of James Pileski. Jackson McLaren and Zane Cruz will make up row number 2. Row number 3 will be Greg Long out of Michigan, and he's got a fellow Michiganer on the outside of him, the number 38 of Braden Cook. Jeff Dillon and Steve Rochford will make up row number 4. Zach Coyer and Devin McDonald rounding out your top 10.
You want me to get this 11 through 15 now?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Oh, starting off 11, the 45 car of Andrew Hardings. And outside of him, being the number 12 spot, being the number 7 of Scott Rochford. Starting P13 would be in that number 29 hot rod would be John. I can't even say it.
Dornbos,
that's the one. And starting P14 will be the number 69 of Brett Boris. Starting P15 will be the 48, and last but not least, Mr. Tim Rogers. And we won't look at that 16th place car out.
you're gonna get credited with a 16th tonight, Dobbs, regardless of how you look at it.
That's pretty great. I'm sure Tanner's probably up there like, oh, this guy here screwed us up.
Oh Lord! 15 of the best street stock drivers out here tonight in a jam-packed, and it looks pretty windy out there. You can see the trees waving around here at the Slinger Speedway, and it should be a good one here tonight. What can we look for, Dobbs? So let's throw it into your side of things. What are the fans? What can we look forward to here tonight for the LaPlante Racing Products Triple Crown Series race number 2?
Well, I guess if it's a 2-lane, you're going to see the lanes, which lane prevails first. And I'm going to guess, I would say the inside probably. But I don't know. I haven't run a street stock on this racetrack. 125 laps. Tires are going to wear out real fast, I'm pretty sure. Maybe a couple of those yellows. We really don't want to see yellows, but there'll probably be a couple. Maybe a couple of short tempers flaring here and there. So, all in all, these boys better pull those belts tight because it's going to be one heck of a show.
15-second lap times around the Slinger Speedway. It'll be about 4 laps per minute under green flag conditions. These guys are ready to put on a great show for you here tonight. Once again, we want to thank Race1Wraps.com for being the title sponsor for the Race1Wraps.com Street Stock Series. As the field paces down here into turns 3 and 4, Braxton Luis sitting on the pole. He'll step on the gas pedal first. And we are underway here at Slinger.
Here they go. Watch, he's got to dive off in these curves, man. It's a tight racetrack. I bet that outside guardrail fence wall is going to come out and bite you. Oh, the 17 car's getting hammered right here. I think he's blinking a lot, Al.
Yeah, he's a little there. Braden Cook with a little front end damage. They are 3 wide, banging off each other off turn number 2. One car going around. That is going to be Devin McDonald. That's going to be our first Boardwalk, Tellerico's Boardwalk Subs yellow flag of the evening coming out, and that's for the Rowdy Energy drink can of Devin McDonald. And a tough break for Devin. Andrew Harding was also involved with that one. Let's take a look back here and see. See him stacked up 3 wide there. They head down in the corner. Harding's down the inside, got down the apron, and just tagged him in the left rear quarter panel, and around McDonald would go.
Yeah, just nowhere to go, Al. This little short track. That happens.
So Harding's being relegated to the back of the field, as well as Braxton Luis is your race leader in that Interstate Ford that we come to see and love. As they feel it stacks them up. Pace truck down and away already. As we go on board, looking out the left side of Braxton Luis on this, and he's on the gas pedal first, and he is on it hard. He's going to bring Zane Cruz with him down here in the turns 1 and 2. One car up the racetrack. That was the 17 car.
Yeah, Long, he struggled to get that thing set up right here early in this race. That thing's all over the place. He may have it dialed in now, get a couple laps under the tires. Oh, a little contact. Whew, Jackson
the 52 getting sent to the infield. That's Jeff Dillon. He is going to come back out, but he's going to fall all the way back to the back of the field. They're still side by side. Look at McLaren working the outside of the speedway, trying to get some momentum built up. He's racing there with a 38 of Braden Cook. That's the battle for the 4th spot.
Good battle all over this racetrack. The 00 and the 13. Roachford and Coyer, they're side by side.
Yeah, Coyer to the outside, and that Integrity Farms entry is Roachford and the Dare Racing Team entry. Down here, they are stacked up 2 by 2. One car behind them that's the 69 of Brent Voris in a sharp-looking automobile as he watches Roachford and then the 29 of Dornbos battling it side by side.
Yeah, look here. Coyer got loose coming off of turn 4, had a little contact to the passenger side door of that 00 car. Boy, I don't know, Al. This right here is sketchy.
Trouble for Cruz. He got sent up the racetrack. Zane Cruz in that 033 car. He goes from 2nd back to spot number 6 now. After trouble, that puts Pileski. He's starting to close right back in. On to number 8, your race leader of Deweese.
Yeah, look at the 17 car though. Greg Long, he's on the inside making moves. He's finally got that. Well, that's blinking again. But he had it pretty well dialed in between he passed the 38 of Braden Cook for position.
Everybody running single file right now. Long starting to put some pressure down on the 93 of Pileski. And Pileski really closing right back in on your race leader. As your top 6 cars nose to tail. And look at the battle behind him with Devin McDonald. Oh, one car off the wall. That was Voris in the 69. Hit the outside wall extremely hard.
I tell you what, Al, this is the action-packed racetrack right here. There's action all around this place, and my camera don't know which one to follow. It's bouncing around like a fat kid on crack. Well, I tell you what, this is insane.
We're watching the 18 of McDonald. He's trying to make his way back up after getting relegated to the back of the pack earlier. He sits in that 11th spot, sideways that time behind Coyer. Everybody checks up, everybody ready to go. Rogers in that 48 car, working there behind Voris. The old Cole Trickle machine.
Yeah, it looks like, I don't know, we've had a couple of cars start to lag a little bit. Here, we got trouble. Oh, he saved it. The 93 saved it right there. 39, whatever, Pileski, he saved it. Had a little contact from Greg Long, but he saved the car. Nice save.
Jackson McLaren's going to jump to the outside of Cruz as they work here. Cruz trying to make something happen. He'll get back to the 4th spot. Cruz with a very fast race car this evening as well. Already working lap number 23. And it has been all Braxton Deweese up at the front of this one. He's not really started to run away from the field though, but Long all over the back side as we go on board with James Pileski.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, Long he is. Whew, he's driving the wheels off that thing now. We're 25 laps in. I don't know if he'll have enough tires left or not. Well, he's driving that old hot rod this early.
We had no tires in the pits. A bid for your race lead. Here comes Pileski to the inside. Braxton Deweese on the outside. Deweese led it at the line that time, but now Pileski putting the 93 out front. They look to go almost 3 wide down the backstretch. Deweese really rolling the outside of the speedways.
Yeah, what a move right there by Pileski. Take over the lead from Braxton. Now Long wants a piece of that action. Deweese going to hit the fence just a little bit. What about Zane Cruz? He's looking to try to make a hole and get to that podium position.
Yeah, Cruz trying to work up underneath the 8 of Deweese. And you got to wonder, the wily veteran of Deweese saving some tires right now. A long race. This is looking to get there, but he is on the outside of that train with no hole to get to the inside.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go right there. Oh, yellow, Al, yellow.
Yeah, the Tellerico Boardwalk sub-yellow flag coming out for the 2nd time as, oh boy, I hope he didn't spill his beer. Zach Coyer has gone around on the back stretch to bring out our 2nd yellow flag of the evening. Let's see what happened to old Zach Coyer. He was racing with the 77 of Rochefort. Got underneath there, and Devin McDonald in right there as well. Oh, they got a little contact, and whew, everybody doing a nice evasive action to miss Coyer. He was facing southbound in a northbound lane.
It's too funny, Al.
It's not what you want to be doing there, Dobbs. You do not want to be facing backwards.
Oh, absolutely not. We don't even have time to discuss what happened throughout the week at this little short track out.
No, we're already back into the restart zone, and we are back underway. Yellow flag going to stay out, looks like. So we'll keep the Tellerico Boardwalk sub-caution flag out as the field's getting stacked up here behind the 33.
I'll tell you what, these officials today, they want to get some going. They must be getting ready for a hurricane.
Now the green flag comes out. Pileski not on the gas pedal. Got to wonder if that one will come back.
I don't know, Al. I don't know if that's a clean start or not, but they're going to let him go. But Long got a good jump.
Yeah, Long out to the race lead. We got Jimmy out there, Jennifer out there as well. Jimmy says this is wilder than a Wendy's dollar night.
Oh my God.
Have they had one of those in a long time?
I don't even know what the hell he's talking about.
Well.
I'll have to Google that. That sounds fun. I'm going to have to go join that.
Get those saucy nugs.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, Dornborst to the outside of Devin McDonald, the front of the field getting single file. A little bit of bumper tag going on.
Oh, yeah. There are going to be some parts in the infield of this when this race is over, man. These guys are just hitting sheet metal on sheet metal.
James Pileski giving a punt to the 17 along. Giving the front end in. Here comes Braxton Luis. He's back to the number 3 spot.
I don't know if the safest place to be running in the back here or not right now. That'd probably be the safest place. Save your car.
I think the safest place is where you and I are up here in this announcer's booth.
I hope so. I mean, I don't think you're wrong there because I don't have a checkbook that thick to pay for all this stuff.
That, and we won't have to worry about getting into a fist fight at the end of this.
That's for sure, Al.
Battle for the race lead. Here comes Pileski to the inside of Long. Long taking the long side away around the speedway. Pileski draws even. Door to door, beating and banging down in the corner. Pileski with a little bit of a bumper tag. Long up the racetrack. Pileski back to the race lead.
Well, what a move that was. My hat's off to Long. He's holding that position. He's trying to just hold off so nobody will get by him. But, woo, man alive. We're going to need security in the pits after the race.
On board with Braxton Luis as he runs side by side with the 17 along. And we're starting to see that chrome horn get used up here. Going to have some bumper caps for sale at the end of this one. LaPlante Racing Products will be, well, I think they're going to lose out on some plastic here.
Well, I tell you what, Cruz and Long had some heavy contact. I don't know how. Oh, they're going to wreck right here. Here we go.
Cruz facing backwards. Bumper cap going around. As Cruz has gone around. Yellow, yellow, yellow coming out for the Tellerico Boardwalk subs. Yellow flag for the 3rd time, and Cruz's car has seen a little bit of a better day.
Yeah, old Cruz is a hot rod. He's beating and banging right here. So Rusty Wallace Jr. if I ever seen one.
Let's looking back here. Oh, Long got a little bit loose off of turn number 4. They beat and banging through turns 3 and 4, and just got hooked in the right rear by Long. Ran out of real estate. Might have just come up the racetrack. Let's take him get a little bit better of a look there. What do you say? What do you think? Let's take a look here and see. You see him working here down in the turns 3 to make a little bit of contact. Long up the racetrack. They got hooked on each other. Yeah, and the 33 just comes up into the 17, who's already up against the outside retaining wall, and around he will go for the 3rd yellow flag this evening.
It's not bad, 3 yellows now. It's not bad, a little track like this.
No. These boys have been beating and banging. We're already 50 laps in. Where did it go?
Went by fast. Kind of like my ex-marriage, dude. It went by fast. It's over.
I was going to say that sub you brought up with you. That thing's already gone.
Oh, I tell you what, I still got mayonnaise all over my beard, but it's still good. I'll get that later. Green flag out. Here we go.
Back out is green flag. It was Pileski ready to jump on the loud pedal first. Now the battle is for the number 2 spot. Jackson McLaren, one car sideways back there. That was Rochefort. How about Devin McDonald with a nice rebound? He's up into the number 6 spot.
He's had a good run. He spun out early. He's up through there. Jeff Dillon, another one. He was sideways. He's up in the 8th position.
And Dillon got spun, did not catch a yellow flag, and was almost having the leaders were closing in on him. Now he finds himself inside the top 10. Zach Coyer, who went around as well, running in that 10th spot.
Yeah, I tell you what, look, I mean, man, it's an action pack. Jeff Dillon making a little contact. Zach Coyer, he's coming up through there. He didn't spill his beer. He's back.
Tim Rogers says it's time to go. He's working the outside around the 45 of Andrew Hardings. The 77 behind them, that is Scott Rochefort, and that Fisher plows number 77. He has not engaged the plow yet. Look at the front end of that car. It is still pristine.
Oh, man, that's nice. That's a good way to keep that thing.
Oh!
Contact.
We saw that together. Oh, boy, they're going to go 3 wide off turn number 4. I don't know if that's even possible here.
Have you ever?
I have never.
This is insane, Al. This is some great racing right here. These guys are putting on a clinic, baby.
Pileski up to a 3/4 of a second lead over DeWeese. McLaren running in third. The top 3 have broken away from the rest of the field. And Long is getting the old rowdy can up the wazoo right now, trying to hold on to that 4th spot. Here comes Devin McDonald down to the inside. They'll walk up the racetrack together. Rochefort wants a piece of this. Oh, contact! Somehow they hold on to it.
You're watching up towards the front. I'm watching the 45 of Hardings and the 52 of Dillon. They've been beating all over each other, everything. I mean, this is just crazy racing right here.
We've got some bent fenders, but even more, some bent feelings here. Is Long up the racetrack. He's falling back to the 6th spot as Stephen Rochefort in that 00 going to move into spot number 5.
Some great racing, though. I'm glad they put this old track on the schedule because it is fun to watch.
I don't know where to watch. where to have the camera, because they're all stacked up. This is like rush hour on your way home from work.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm seeing reports that Tanner is he's on the loudspeaker, the race director, and I'm just wondering what he's saying to these drivers. Probably telling them be a little patient out there. Don't make a fool of yourself. You know, don't do nothing that'll get you suspended, maybe.
Possible.
Calm your jets. You know, he's trying to keep these drivers safe, keep them calm. They still got families out there.
Families, definitely do not want to have to open up the checkbook to repair these race cars. Though LaPlante Racing Products, the proud sponsor of the Triple Crown Series, a full line of parts in stock. If you do need to open that checkbook up, they'll take good care of you.
Yeah. Or if you need to open up that checkbook and get you out, I'll get you a bondsman for this evening.
It is still Pileski out front over DeWeese and McLaren, and they have opened up 3 seconds over Devin McDonald, who has got the 00 Rochefort up the tail tank here off of turn number 2.
Well, look at the laps. We're only on lap 70 right here. Oh, Colbert, Zach Coyer, Long getting together. Oh, my gosh.
Long,
I don't know how they don't wreck these things.
I am not sure. Long right there as well. Here comes Hardings. A little bit of contact to the right recorder panel from Long to Coyer. Coyer holds on to it. Oh, there's the yellow flag coming out for the 4th time tonight as Long got turned sideways. Whew. We need a breath. We need a breath right there.
Yeah, we need a sip of water.
Let's see what happened to bring out the yellow flag. Might already be in action. Oh, the 45 of Harding just got in the left rear quarter panel. And the 17 should be able to blend in, I do believe, where he was running. I think maybe he only lost a spot or two. Yeah, David, where are you? David Payton chiming in. We probably has to work.
Yeah, I've seen him on social media all week. He's been out there.
Yep. We miss you out here, David.
That is a beautiful young man, too, Al. You know that?
Well, sure.
Sure.
Jennifer.
Well, we went 75 laps, Al. Well, we got 50 to go.
Yep.
It's been a great race.
James out there. He got some. PC broke down. That's not good. I'll sell you one.
Say you want to say. Well, the flagman throws the green in turn 3, man. You got to be on your loud pedal, or you're gonna be like Braxton DeWeese and get smoked.
James was able to get on that gas pedal soon. DeWeese right there in the back bumper though. Takes a bit down to the inside. Can't do anything with him. A little bit of contact just to remind him that he's there. Battle for that 4th spot. Devin McDonald and Stephen Rochford side by side up off of turn number 2.
Yeah, here they come. Still side by side. I mean, they're side by side everywhere. I don't know where to look. It's insane racing.
Couple cars that went down pit road was Dornbors and Voris. They are 4 laps down. Leaves 13 cars on the lead lap right now. Craig Lawn coming around the 77 of Rochford. He's got Tim Rogers right there in front of him. But Zach Coyer, how about him working you outside of Braden Cook? That's the battle for the 7th spot.
Yeah, he's flying it through there. What about the biggest move of the race so far? Devin McDonald in that 18 car up +5 running P5.
And don't remember,
that's a pretty good night for him.
And that's what going to the back of the field. So it's really like 20.
Yeah, he's had a heck of a car tonight. That old hot rod's come together right here. You know, the 38 of Braden Cook, he's had a pretty good run also.
Yeah, Braden quietly been running inside the top 10 all race long. He's battles with Zach Coyer right now. As they've got the 52 of Jeff Dillon. Nice recovery by that driver as Coyer hits the outside wall off of turn number 4. I've raced here, Dobbs. That's really easy to do. Those corners come out and grab you. Kind of like a rattlesnake bite right before you're ready for it.
I wish you wouldn't have used that analogy. Oh, we got trouble. The old 33, the 45 going to spin.
Trouble for Hardings and Zane Cruz once again. Cruz, remember, was one of the earlier front runners. Yellow flag coming out once again. Let's take a look back here and see they were battling for that 9th and 10th spot. Cruz down to the inside. Oh, got a little tight. Got in the left rear or left door panel of Dillon. And Harding's nowhere to go, and the yellow flag will fly. Bringing out the Tallarico Boardwalk Subs caution flag. Dornbo's going to get a lap back. So he will be down 3. You in a wind tunnel over there, son, or what?
Me?
Yes.
Well, I'm trying to just use this headset, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
All right, nothing.
Okay, sorry.
Sounds like you're in a wind tunnel.
I'm sorry.
I hear the wind. I feel the wind.
I can hear Roger Mute now yelling at me.
Oh boy, yeah, the boss man himself.
Oh.
How about James? You go ahead.
What? I'm fat also, Al. Okay.
Well, yeah, so aren't I. That's why we're not in the race cars. We're up here in the booth.
I got you.
Yes.
Well, look at this way they throw this green flag here amazes me. They throw that thing in turn 3. Oh, we're gonna have wrecks everywhere, Al. You better hold on.
They are trying. That is for sure.
Oh, there they go.
Oh, Roach
Oh, he
first.
saved it.
Somehow say that they're gonna go 3 wide once again. Oh, hang on to it. Brandon Cook to the outside, beating
Look at
and
this.
banging. Whoa, Lord Almighty!
And they never wrecked.
They somehow they're not done yet.
No, it they didn't even crash. I'm so scared.
Listen, oh, there they go. There they go. Yellow flag coming out. It didn't really need to come out.
No, they had it saved, but my gosh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's his 33 right here, Al? I think he's got a little something. Oh, okay. Never mind. He's all right.
All right, keep an eye on there. Listen, they charged everybody $25 a ticket to get in here for the seat, and nobody's using it. They're all up on their feet right now.
They got charged $40.
For this entertainment? Absolutely. Let's take a look back here. You see the 77 of Roachford down to the inside of Rogers. Got turned sideways a little bit, but kept his foot in it and going to fall back in line.
Wow. I bet these leaders are saying, let's just get a green flag run. Let's run. Guys in the back are saying, hey, we still got a shot here.
Yeah. Hey, Dornbush just needs 2 more yellow flags, and he'll be back on the lead lap.
He's got a shot.
How there wasn't 3 yellow flags before this one is beyond me.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what these leaders are doing either.
I think
Got me all.
I think they're trying to cool their tires off, if I was a guessing man.
That makes sense.
Or they're just looking to pick up a bunch of junk on those hot tires.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're probably hot and sticky.
Kind of like a cinnamon bun.
Oh, I tell you what, Al, I don't know if y'all got the Bojangles or not, but dude, they got a peach cobbler thing. It is absolutely delicious.
All right, here we go. Braxton Louise, James Pileski up on the front of this one. They head into the restart zone. Pileski on the gas pedal first, and we are back underway.
Yeah, he got on the loud pedal that time and took off. Braxton Louise, so trying that outside line.
He's going to hold on to the number 2 spot. The battle for third back there between McLaren and the 18 of McDonald. Zach Coyer trying to work up underneath. Oh, McLaren gets used up a little bit. They are sideways, 3 wide down the back stretch. Here comes Cruz to the inside of McLaren. Oh, boy, tempers are going to be flaring at the end of this one.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what happened to McLaren, but he had a good... Oh, there's a yellow. Wow.
Yellow flag coming out, I believe. Tim Rogers involved once again. That City Chevrolet is starting to look like Cole Trickle was driving it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but there was a lot of commotion. I missed half of it, but, wow.
Well, it looks like Rogers and Hardings were spun out on the backstretch, and the yellow flag going to come out. We're going to... Let's see back here. I'm not really sure what they were doing, but... Our cameras did not catch it. Dornbos, though, going to be only 1 lap down with 23 to go. He's got a shot.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's a sharp-looking race car, by the way.
I like that thing.
Yeah, the Conley's complete entry. Old school looking race car, isn't it?
Yeah, I like that. Al, what about the old 98 out the gate car? What do you think about that thing?
Which one?
Mine.
Well, I'm on the dry shaft and I didn't see it, so you did a good job.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, these laps are winding down now while we're under yellow.
Yeah, it'll be 20 to go this time at the stripe. How about Devin McDonald? I am impressed with that driver.
Yeah, was he a +7 right here? That's pretty impressive for him.
Well, not really. He's fast, but able to stay out of trouble. Was spun earlier on. Same with Zach Coyer. How about Cruz coming right back inside the top 10 as well. The field jumbles back up 2 by 2 into the restart zone, and we are back underway.
Yeah, back underway. Here we go. What's Zach Goyer's getting a bumper tag from McLaren. Pilecki just wants to run away and hide in this P1 position.
That he does. They work down here as Pilecki out front, showing the way as we look out the backside of him at the Interstate Ford of Braxton DeWeese. How about Rochefort into that number 3 spot? Devin McDonald all over the backside of him. As the top 2 squared away, 17 laps to go. Cruz in that 033 car, he's knocking on the top 5.
He sure enough is. Oh, Goyer and McLaren. Oh, here we go. 38 spinning.
Braden Cook down to the infield. No yellow flag. Barney keeps it in the holster. But battle up front. Here comes the 8 of DeWeese. Down to the inside of the left rear corner panel. A little bit of contact between himself and Pilecki. Up the racetrack they go here in the turn number 3. Side by side, more door banging for the race lead off the corner. DeWeese out front by a nose.
What a move by DeWeese right there if he can just hold it. Pilecki, though, going to get that outside line, a little momentum. Then McDonald back there with Rochefort having a good battle, side by side for third.
A little bit more contact between them two. Now the 93 of Pilecki going to get right to the back bumper, trying to move him up the racetrack. Going to try to cross him over off of turn 4. 12 laps to go.
Well, he hit the daggum, what is that thing called where they go sideways all the time? Help me out here, Al. Oh my God.
The banana peel?
No. Oh my gosh. The drift. That's what I'm trying to get at.
All right.
He's the old Tokyo drift button there. He was plumb sideways throwing it off in the corner.
DeWeese now a little about a car length advantage over the 93 of Pilecki. Come to the stripe, 10 laps to go for the 8 of DeWeese, who sat on the pole, fell back a little bit, has battled his way back to the front, and just like that, the Tallarico Boardwalk Subs yellow flag going to come out as Cruz sits sideways off of turn number 2.
I'll tell you what, Al, we're there. They won't have enough security in the pits or what's fixing to go down now. I'm glad me and you're up here.
Yeah, we're going to stay up here. McLaren to the inside of them as they came off the corner into turns 1 and 2. McLaren was down low and just got to the left rear quarter panel, and around he will go to bring out the Tallarico Boardwalk Sub yellow flag for the 8th time here tonight. Hey, Dornbos back on the lead lap.
There we go. Give him the Attaboy Award for tonight.
Yeah, sticking with it. Ooh, I don't think we've seen the end of the bumper tags and whatnot.
No, me neither. I think it's going to continue to happen, and we're going to see what happens here. And what we got? Ooh, we'll have like a green, white, checkered, and it's going to be real interesting.
6 laps to go currently. It looks like the field might get the 1 to go next time by with 5 to go.
Are you scared, Al?
I'm always scared.
I'm scared too.
Here we go. Green flag in the hand of Barney. You saw him switch it over. Pace truck down, and away we watch the top 2 get into that Race1Wraps.com restart zone. We are back underway.
Would the waste done the right thing? Just push Pilecki up the racetrack on that start. Look here at my boy right here, McDonald, trying to take P2 away.
Yeah, they are beating and banging down the backstretch here in the turns 3 and 4. Pilecki going to try to cross him back over. He will do so. Pilecki throws it in deep. Hard contact with the 18 of McDonald.
Wow.
Rochefort is not done. Here comes the 52 of Dillon. 2 laps to go. DeWeese is loving what he's seeing in the back, in the rear view mirror.
Yeah, he really is. He's taking off. Now watch his 00 and 18. Hope these two don't wreck. They got a good finish going on.
White flag is out. Final chip around the quarter mile for the 18 of Braxton DeWeese. He'll come off turn number 4. McDonald into the outside wall. Checkered is up. It's going to be DeWeese. Pulaski, Rochford, your top three. McDonald will come, Coyer will come home fourth. McDonald fifth. As this one is over.
Oh, there it is. There it is now.
Well.
Oh, anyways.
Yep. We will let the powers that be take care of that. As
I knew some extracurricular activities was going to be taking place.
As Braxton DeWeese burns it down here on the front stretch, and now he will do the Polish victory lap. Saluting the wonderful fans that were here on hand tonight. So DeWeese going to be our third different winner this season. So he pulls down there. Dobbs has started making his way down towards Race1Wraps.com victory lane as we get ready to go with tonight's post-race show. He is working his way down there. All right, Dobbs, you down there in Victory Lane? You got a copy down there?
Yes, sir. I'm down here. I'm in Victor Lane. I got Braxton DeWeese with me.
All right, take it away.
All right, race fans. Braxton DeWeese picking up a big feature win tonight, climbing out of this old car. Braxton, congratulations, dude, on your win, buddy.
I appreciate it, Jason. It was definitely leaning for the points in the regular season and in the Triple Crown, and there's no better place to do it right here, especially when the two best guys in the league right now aren't here. So we'll take advantage of that, and hopefully we can still finish ahead of them when they come back. But all in all, we still had a pretty good run, and just back-to-back nights in ASRC to win. We got pole both nights, and we were able to win both nights. So be able to sweep the week, that's pretty cool. I don't even know if that's ever been done before, but it has now. So that's pretty cool. That's been done. So Slinger, man, hell of a track.
Hey, putting your name in the record books is what I like to hear. But man, you got this Ford finally in Victory Lane. Kind of struggled a little bit this year in these cars. They must be different to drive than some of those other cars you like driving. But you still do a hell of a job driving the things.
Yeah, for sure. I've definitely haven't driven these as much as I have the other ones, and they got a little bit less power, so I feel like you got to try to lean a little bit more on the right rear sometimes. Just depending on the setup. Here it was definitely it was hard on the right front. So just trying to save that, and I felt like I did a pretty good job of that tonight. Not too bad. We fell back there early in the race. We got caught on the outside. James passed us, got back to fourth, but we were able to claw our way back and able to make a move down into turn 3 on James there, and that was a pretty good race there.
Yeah, it was a pretty good race all in all. 125 laps. Good clean racing. Wink, wink. But kept the fenders on this whole thing, and I know you got a bunch of people thinking. Always got a bunch of people tuning in to check you out each and every Wednesday night. So go ahead and tell us who you like to think on this old hot rod.
Yeah, most definitely. Big shout out to Interstate Ford that's on the car. I got my stream going right now. I usually try to wrap it up before the interviews, but you guys, you brought me back on up. So I think this is the first interview on my stream, so that's kind of cool for them to be able to see. But shout out to my stream and everybody that tunes in there. There's a couple of people that tune in every time and comment, and there's a couple that don't comment, and either way I still appreciate that they tune in, and I appreciate everybody that tunes into your guys' broadcast at turn 3. They definitely show up, and you definitely got to appreciate that. At the end of the day, we are racing on the computer, and for them to take their time out of the day to watch me race on the computer is pretty cool, and definitely appreciative by me. So I definitely like I said, I always say it on my stream and all the time, but I definitely do appreciate it. And big shout out to Interstate 4, like I said, as well as Allen's Arts Images, Bennett's Publical, James on Main, DeWeese Renovations, Boot 34 Diecast, and Rival Photography, Blaze Designs, as well as Evan Pineda Designs. This is a Blaze Designs car, so big shout out to him. And as big shout out to Bully Dog Coffee Company. You can use Brax5 for 10% off over there for whatever coffee you're going to try or already had and you're going to do again. So I appreciate him, and I appreciate you guys, and we're going to go celebrate 2 nights in a row.
Heck yeah, buddy. Well, congratulations. And try not to drink and drive on this whole thing. Just kidding.
I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.
All right, see you, buddy.
All right, that was Braxton Luis. As now we slide down one rung on there. This driver, a very fast race car all night long, going to come home in that number 2 spot, the 93 of James Pileski. And James, I know this was a hometown race. You had this one circled on the calendar for you. Led a bunch of laps here tonight. Going to come home in that number 2 spot. And what ended up being a lot better race than I thought it was going to be. But we saw a lot of beating and banging that we all know Slinger is known for.
Yeah, I don't know. The cautions definitely didn't help me. That's for sure. I don't know. I feel like we had a bunch of people that don't race here regularly show up tonight, and not like, you know, like Zach wasn't here. There was the good guys for some reason weren't here. You know, Braxton is obviously. Congrats to him, by the way. But yeah, the cautions didn't help me. I don't know. I mean, I don't really know what to say on this race, to be honest.
Let's talk about that battle between you and Braxton. We saw some bumpers, but I would say respectful bumper tag. You know, didn't really upset the cars too much, and you know, didn't get you guys out of shape too much. We see a lot of good hardcore racing here in the Race1Wraps.com Street Stock Series, and you guys put on a grid show like normal. What's it like knowing you can race that way with the caliber of driver like Braxton Deweese?
Oh man, I love racing Braxton. You know I can race Braxton hard as hell, and he's gonna race me hard, and we'll make a little contact, but neither of us are gonna wreck each other. That's what I'm saying. Like all these damn restarts I had some restarts that were really good, and if they were just people in the back markers, these new guys who just showed up tonight for some reason, if you know they could just not step on their dicks, we'd be in victory lane here. But yeah, I don't know, it's disappointing. Like I don't know, but I let him go, I guess. So I don't know, I'm disappointed, super disappointed. And then I get wrecked after the race is over, so I don't know what that's about. I got piled into by 2 different guys. Like I don't know, I'm kind of at a loss for words. But you know what, this season's been really rough. I've had really good runs. I've almost won USA and then got wrecked by Zach. I got wrecked on lap 2 or something at first race, like off by second place guy. So and then last week I got wrecked by some other people, or Bristol, I got wrecked by other people wrecking in front of me, and it's just been a shit show this whole season. So, you know, I'll take second, I guess, but I'm disappointed. I definitely wanted that W.
Yeah, it's always. I always look at it, it's nice to be disappointed with a second place finish run. Like you said, maybe this is the turning point of your season as we look forward to the rest of the season coming up here. We are going to head to Myrtle Beach next week, and then back to, I call it a super speedway race, the Darlington Raceway. Out of those next 2 weeks here to kick off the month of October, which one are you most looking forward to running?
Well, definitely Myrtle Beach for sure. I've never driven a street stock at Darlington, and so I'm going to assume that it's going to be like impossible to pass. Like, that's just what I'm going to guess. Because you're going to run against the wall, and like maybe you could slide job people, but I don't know. I don't have a... Myrtle Beach will be fun. That I know.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach is always a good track. Yes, sir.
But I don't know. I mean, I seem to not have good luck this year, so, you know, I don't know. I'm sure I'm going to get wrecked in both of them.
I'm going to send good vibes your way, James. This is going to be the turning point of your season. A good points night for you coming out here. Led a bunch of laps. We know you're fast. We hope that, you know, this is the turning point and your season gets turned back around and whatnot. But you're going to go home with that second place finish. We know you got some people to thank on this 93 car to make it all possible.
Yeah, I want to thank you guys and Tyler and everybody for putting this all together, because it is fun. Don't get me wrong. I'm disappointed with how my season's going, right? But it is fun. I enjoy it. I want to thank One Life, Epic Media, the Posse, Loco Toco Designs, and, you know, hopefully next week will be better.
Well, we thank you for taking the time to chat with us, and congratulations once again on that second place finish. And Myrtle Beach, we know you're a very fast driver there in any of the cars that we've been on before, so we look forward to seeing this 93 and what you can do there.
Well, I hope next week we're talking in Victory Lane.
It sounds like a plan. We'll mark it down as a date.
All right, buddy. Sounds good.
There you go. James Pileski, car 93, going to come home in spot number 2. And Jason, you've caught up with a driver from Vermont.
Yes, sir. I sure have. I call it this 00 car, Stephen Rochford. Stephen, man, rough night out there, beating and banging. But, hey, he ended up P3, buddy. Tell us about it.
Yeah, that was probably the grittiest race I've ever had to drive there. Definitely wasn't easy. It's just short track racing. That's what it boiled down to. You had to keep your cool. If you got the bumper, you just had to stay calm and just keep your eyes forward and keep going.
Man, it looked like space was very, very tiny tonight, man. The room was just really, really insane to get through. The wall looked just insane, like you're going to hit it each lap, but you kept this thing pretty clean, though, all night long.
Yeah, we ended up sideways a few times, middle of the corner, but got some help getting straightened out. And, yeah, it seemed like the outside was the place to be. The closer to the wall on exit you could be and get a nice run, the better. Just pinching down the guy on the inside, breaking his momentum. Yeah, it was a pretty good race.
You had a good run with Devin McDonald there coming to the white flag. That would had to be pretty interesting, battling for that podium position.
Yeah, I knew that I was going to have to rough him a little bit, get him kind of pushed to the outside there, and right at the white flag, I saw him tuck in behind me, and I knew that a bump was coming. So I think luckily he got preoccupied with fifth place there, and they fought it out near the end, and I ended up sliding right through.
Heck yeah, man. That car looks fast. I like it black and silver look here. I like the 00 numbers, but I know you probably got millions of fans you want to thank on the side of this old hot rod.
Yeah. I just gotta thank Team VRT and Delphia's dogs over in Waterbury. I told them that I would thank him if I made it on podium tonight. So.
Well, hey, you did that. You did just that. What you needed to do, get over there on podium, and go over and get your picture taken and everything, and have a safe trip home. We'll see you next week, right?
Appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
Thank you.
Well, Jason, that will wrap up our Race1Wraps.com post-race show here tonight from the Slinger Speedway, where we saw Braxton DeWeese pick up tonight's win. As we look at the results here for tonight's main event, you can see everybody that was in the race, where they finished. A pretty entertaining race, I think, on our side. I'm hoping next week I feel a little bit better, as I'm sure you all can hear a little bit hoarse in the throat, but we're on the mend.
Yeah, you sound a little bit terrible, buddy. Not gonna lie.
I finally sound what I look like.
Oh my. Oh my gosh. No way, buddy. No way.
No, it's been a great race here. We want to thank Race1Wraps.com for being the title sponsor for the Street Stock Series. We can't do it without them. And Race1Wraps.com, you can check them out in Michigan at the local race scene, as they specialize in logo design, full color wraps, vinyl lettering, signs, banners, and apparel. You can check them out at Race1Wraps.com. Tallarico's Boardwalk Subs, Thursday style soup, subs, and salads, serving West Michigan. Bubba's About Broke podcast. So they have all your local short track heroes like Racing Jason on their podcast each and every Monday night, as they highlight all the local short track heroes throughout the country. You can listen to them on Spotify and Apple for that. We want to thank Bubba's About Broke podcast for being back on board once again, and LaPlante Racing Products, the proud sponsor of the Triple Crown Series here on the Turn 2 Racing Network for the American Sim Racing Club. Also like to thank Postma Flooring, Kane Family Farmsteads, and Racing Take Balls, Testicular Cancer Awareness Initiative here, all proud sponsors of the American Sim Racing Club. as they bring you tonight's Street Stock Series, presented by Race1Wraps.com. Well, Jason, it was an entertaining race, kept us on the edge of our seat. Next week, we head to Myrtle Beach, where the Turtles might come out in turns 1 and 2, and that'll really tear up some race cars. And we look forward to what that will bring us in 1 week's time. But closing thoughts, what'd you think of tonight's race?
I thought it was what we paid for. I thought it was exactly what we figured we come to see. You know, a little beating and banging, a little Tempest Flare. We saw that. We saw some good short track racing. We saw a winner, a guy that can really wheel a race car and pick up the win. And, you know, I thought we checked off all of our boxes that we thought was going to happen in pre-race. And, I mean, I don't know, Al. I thought it was a heck of a race myself.
I did too. Looking really forward to the rest of the season. We got Myrtle Beach and Darlington to kick off the month of October. But until then, we'll see you in turn number 3. Good night, everybody.